Good day, sweet, magnificent mother truckers. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. I know I was absent for a couple of days. I needed some time to move from the sector A to sector B. And now, as many of you who watched the live update video, we are settling in our new home. We are working towards making this studio beautiful and excellent. And soon we are going to go back on track. There will still be some days that I will be absent. I apologize for that. But we are getting there very, very soon. Anyways, the most important thing what I want to show for you is very important news. First of all, assembly store is coming back. Who could expect that? I think, not including this one, we will have 2 more assembly stores this year, but we will talk about this later. I want to show you the quality, how everything changed. At this point in time, man, look at this. The lights can highlight my face, or my double chin, I supposed to say. Beautiful. I want to show you how everything started. Look at this beauty. That was the very first day of us streaming from the new place, and oh man, that was absolutely insanity, okay? It was very, very hard stream. I can tell you that much. The second day was even worse. I was looking like a bloody zombie and whatnot. Everything was kind of crippled, if you will. Yeah, depending on the moment, whenever we are looking at it, yeah, the camera angle was not the finest. And yesterday, I think this is a big bloody improvement depending on the lighting, and we are still working. It is a job in progress. Anyways, I want to thank for every and each of you for being patient, for waiting for me, if you will. We are getting there. We are preparing for the stuff, and it's going to be beautiful. Fellas, whenever we are going to be done with this studio, whenever the all features will be set in place, you will say, Gutuna, what a quality skill. Very, very nice. It's always pleasure to tune in. I bloody hope so, right? So, yeah. That being said, there is 2 tanks that are going to be in the assembly store released very, very soon. The assembly store is coming from the 23rd. More information in Wargaming article, but there is 2 tanks that are going to be on sale. DBV, which I will be getting on my peasant account. I can guarantee you that. It is absolutely amazing. The tank is paper, don't get me wrong. There is no armor to be found, but the tank is extremely powerful overall because of the 800 alpha damage. In my opinion, it's literally better than Hirschkaffer tier 11, okay? And it's quite accurate as well, and it's fast. And after that, we have Vickers, and Vickers is like a German, or I supposed to say British Leopard 1. If I recall it properly, it has less alpha damage, a bit less alpha damage, but more DPM. So both of the tanks are worth picking up. As per usual, I would highly recommend to use the free experience to pick them up. Obviously, first of all, blueprints, after that, free experience. That's the right way to do the things. Don't give your bonds, don't give your credits. It is very overpriced, you know? Considering that it would... you would pay 50,000 bonds for this tank. It's absolutely ridiculous. And last but not least, let's talk about the sales that Wargaming has at this point in time. By clicking on the store, you can see what Wargaming is selling, and we have the double offers until the 28th of the April. So what we are going to do, we are going to take a look at every and each of those tanks. We have Swiper, we have 5060P, we have the IS-3A, and also Rene, Squall, and Shrek. Now, first things first, to highlight, you never want to buy bigger package than the standard one. You don't want to pay for a tank 128 euros. This is absolutely ridiculous. No one should ever do that unless you are shitting gold bars. Then whatever, it's up to you. Other than that, for most of the folks, the standard pack is what you are looking for if you are making a decision to buy it, obviously. And for gold, it is okay price, considering that many people have a lot of gold from the Christmas event. That being said, let's dig a bit deeper. First things first, we are looking into the 5060p, and this is a Polish heavy tank that has no armor whatsoever, but it has accurate gun. Life is beautiful with this tank until you are playing hold down, and if you are meeting the guys with a better penetration, well, life is not so beautiful anymore. You can't really side scrap, at least in my opinion, with this tank. Purely you are trying to play hold down and use your good gun handling. It is not the worst tank in the world of tanks, but it's definitely not the finest to buy it, right? After that, we have a Swiper. You can get it for gold. Now, this is a very specific vehicle. Extremely specific vehicle. The most important thing to say, with this tank you are playing super aggressively. You don't snipe even though you are triangle. You are trying to play aggressively, and you are trying to beat the living crap out of every and each mother trucker while playing like that. Now, I want to highlight very important thing. If you would pay, wait a second, triple overmatch CN. Okay. Now, extremely important thing to highlight. If you are meeting the tanks that has sub 120mm gun or 120mm gun, you are kind of okay. If you are meeting, let's say USSR 122mm guns and up, you are going to get penetrated quite easily here. So that is thing to consider. And it's not so simple to penetrate this tank whenever you are playing hold down. You need to have like 290 penetration in order to have 40% chance to penetrate it. So it's not that bad from the armor side. It's just annoying to play or frustrating to play because of the gun. That being said, after that we have IS-3A. Everyone is aware of IS-3A. It's pretty much IS-3 without a loader. Not a bad tank nowadays, and as a matter of fact, I would rather play with IS-3A than Swiper. But that's only me. I think many people are familiar with that. And obviously, if you want to see more information, you can always check out the YouTube videos, which are to the right side corner. And oh my bananas, how many videos to remake. Ooh. Anyways, Rene, we have a fresh video, and Rene overall is solid tank, but it's very hard tank to make it work. The main highlight of the vehicle is the gun DPM. The gun DPM is absolutely awesome, but it's very hard to use the armor properly, and in the perfect world, this is what you are doing. You are trying to block your cupola with a gun, and depending what kind of ammunition enemies are shooting, you can help yourself by just simply blocking the shells, or I supposed to say blocking enemy aim towards the cupola. Other than that, very hard tank to play with. Do not recommend it for most of the World of Tanks players because it's going to be very difficult to make it work. Although I would recommend to check out this video. You can see everything via the index. Squall, once again, not competitive tank, it's just fun. Your goal is, as a light tank, to find the paper vehicle and to say straight up the bum. That is what you want to do with this mother trucker. Definitely not good vehicle, but loads of fun to play with, so it's up to you, is it worth it or not. And Mr. Shrek is always beautiful, always nice, one of the best premium tanks in my opinion. For more information, I would recommend to check out the YouTube videos over there around the corner, and you can find plenty of the information. So my friends, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to inform you that everything is going okay. This month was very hectic with YouTube videos. I know I missed plenty of days. Same goes for stream. Usually I stream around 200 hours. At this point in time I streamed 70 maximum. So I know that I am not being present at this point in time, but the point being is, this is one of the most important moves in life. You know, whenever you are changing location, whenever you are learning everything about the house and whatnot. So at this point in time, I just simply need to do what I need to do. Nevertheless, I want to thank you for your patience, for waiting for me, and soon we are going to be back to normal. I would say it is going to be from May. That being said, love you all, thank you very much for watching, and see you very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.